Knowledge, Analytics and Ontological Engineering Center.
Thank you for coming here this morning. We inaugurated just a few minutes ago the physical location of this center called the Center for Knowledge, Analytics and Ontological Engineering. Most of you have seen the colorful building right at the entrance to the campus. So on the first floor, right wing of that, this center is going to be located. Professor Pankaj Chandra and other dignitaries a few minutes ago inaugurated the building by cutting the tape and lighting the lamp. We couldn't show that live here, but we will share the pictures with you a little later. So this center, as the principal explained in the introduction, is part of the TechWhip Phase 2 program. This is one of the 10 centers of excellence that are being set up across the country, and we are very glad that Karnataka is the only state where private institutions have been recognized to set up these centers of excellence, including our own institute. This particular center will focus on knowledge, analytics and ontological engineering, and in a few moments we are also going to launch its virtual presence in terms of the website and the email address of this. Many people have come together to make this possible, especially right from the start of the proposal stage. We got excellent encouragement and guidance from a number of people who made this possible. Many of them in the proposal. We have Dr. Jamadagni right here on stage, and Dr. Challaya is the head of academic relations from Yahoo India. Dr. Challaya is here. Dr. J.K. Suresh from Heads Knowledge Management at Infosys. Dr. Ramanujan from CDAC. All of them have helped me right from the beginning in putting together the proposal and making this possible. One of the key focuses of this as a center like this is to get an international brand for the center. So in terms of the international collaboration also, we have had encouragement right from the proposal stage. So I have just mentioned a few people here. Dr. Sergey Nirenberg from University of Maryland has agreed to collaborate wholeheartedly with this center, and with their own lab, we are going to start joint projects very soon. Also have Dr. Nicola Guarino from the National Research Council of Italy. He's the head of the ontology lab in Trento, Italy, and he has also agreed to be part of this effort to set up an international center. And then Dr. Michael Shepherd and Raza Abidi from Dalhousie University, Canada are very keen to start research and faculty and student exchange programs with this center. So all of these people have helped right from the proposal stage to make this internationally recognized research center through the TechWhip program. Right? Many others, in fact, the state project facilitation unit, SPFU of TechWhip, really helped us. It was more like a collaborative effort putting together the proposals, and I think that's the reason we had 33 proposals from Karnataka, probably the highest among all the states in India. And we got excellent guidance, especially from professors like Professor D.K. Subramanian and Professor L.M. Patnaik from the Indian Institute of Science, who reviewed our proposals and guided us and showed us how to make it more attractive, more catchy, more add punch to the proposal. So that's all of those people have really come together to make this happen. So many of you may be wondering, what is this knowledge analytics and ontological engineering? Right? So this will not be a lecture on that. Let me say that right away. So I took this particular handout that we have and mashed it through a tag cloud engine, and we get a tag cloud something like this. So you see big words there like ontological engineering, KAnOE and analytics and information and India and research and so on. Right? So we will not get into all of that, just to give you a picture of what kinds of things will be involved in a center like this. As Professor Badri Prasad said right at the beginning, the vision of the center is to make a defining contribution to the field of knowledge management by applying the methods of analytics, especially at the knowledge level. So knowledge analytics combined with ontological engineering. And I believe that this is quite unique. At least according to Google, there is no other such center in the world. Right? So, and there are a couple of other ontology centers. Apart from the one in Italy, there is one at University of Buffalo in the USA, and also one in Saarbrücken in Germany. Other than that, we are not aware of centers in this area. So it's a new emerging area, and we hope to make a brand not only for this center and PSIT, but also for TechWhip and India as a whole through this center. Right? And the mission is, as I said, to become an internationally recognized research center in this area with a specific focus on India-specific problems, socially relevant problems that will help us solve some of the problems of India. Now, many people ask, what do these terms mean? Now is not the time to go through definitions, right? So I will not do that. Instead, this Saturday, we have a one-day workshop. So anybody who is interested, faculty, students, people from the industry, they're all welcome to join us, where we together explore these topics. What is ontological engineering? What is knowledge management? What is knowledge analytics? And then we are going to talk more about the research agenda of this center on this Saturday, that is May 25th. I think all of you have a registration form with you. If you are interested in participating, please fill it out and give it back to us at the end. So we will know how many people are coming to this first workshop that we are organizing. We are going to follow this up with a series of workshops. In the first week of July, we are going to have a two-day event on analytics, where on the first day we talk about mathematics for analytics, and on the second day, computing for analytics. So together we will all learn how to do analytics and how to apply it in this particular domain. Right? And in August, so every month we will have such a workshop. In August, we are planning a workshop on categories for the web, which will look at all the semantic web technologies that are relevant to this particular center. And a little bit later, we will have a more in-depth formal methods on an ontology workshop, which starting from set theory and logic will go into the theory and the representational mechanisms and the languages that make all this possible. And a bit later, we are going to participate in the International Semantic Web Challenge, which is happening in Sydney this year. So all of this is just to give you a glimpse of the kinds of activities that are being planned for this particular center. And we will have many more over the next 14 months. This center, 19 months, because this center, the funding is till the December of 2014. So briefly, some of the research goals of this center are to develop India-specific semantic data sets. There is a real shortage of data sets that focus and give comprehensive coverage on India-related subjects and domains. And that's one of the things that we are going to do, and publish those data sets as well. And that will also help in addition, in collaboration with organizations like CDAC, we are going to also work on preserving some of the traditional knowledge systems of India through this ontological engineering approach. And then we will also have a couple of ideas to develop tools and products that will actually help anywhere from software engineering to mechanical engineering. Those are some of the projects that are being planned for the center. So apart from the regular deliverables like papers, workshops and conferences, we are going to have 4 other key deliverables for this center. One, as I said, is to develop and publish this India-centric semantic LODs or linked open data sets, and then develop an open source software tool for doing knowledge analytics. There doesn't seem to be any such tool, so that gives us an excellent opportunity to do that. We are also planning to start a PhD program, a unique program, especially on this particular area. And then, like the global challenge, we will organize a national or India Semantic Web Challenge sometime in 2014. All of this will be possible only with your support and participation. Thank you.
It's KAnOE.